this is the movements for men series part 3. In part 3 we're going to cover the Romanian deadlift. A big compound movement for the lower body, particularly hitting the hamstrings, calves and lower back. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 versions of this. We're going to start at the base level, then I'm going to give you an easier version and a harder version. Okay, so the base level is using dumbbells or kettlebells. Start at a weight that's appropriate for you and trying to work up towards something like holding 20 kg in each hand before you move on to the advanced version. The setup is feet hip width apart, shoulders back, gripping the dumbbells hard. Okay, so I'll just show you from the side to get a better picture. Shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, big chest, knees, a little lock or a little bend in the knees, and then driving the hips backwards, keeping the spine nice and neutral, eyes are up, driving forward. Okay, so all the weight is shifting into your heels and you're feeling that big stretch along the hamstring at the back of the knee traveling upwards. Okay, so one more time, my spine is in a good position, my shoulders are back, I'm not rounded. Okay, so I'm keeping them back and I'm driving them up. The dumbbells slide down the legs just below the knee and then stand back up. An easier version, and where I get people to start, is with a plate hinge. Okay, so you can use a book, you can use anything here. Pin it in against the chest, make sure the elbows are back. This keeps your spine in a good alignment. And the same thing again, little bend in the knees and drive the hips backwards until you feel a stretch and come back up. Okay, with the upper body position, you're trying to get parallel to the floor and keep your spine in that neutral position. That's the easier version. Use something like a 5 kg plate and then start moving on to dumbbells. When you use 20 kg dumbbells, the advanced version is using a barbell. Okay, so if you have a barbell, obviously you can load it up towards whatever weight you want. Same stance again, hip width. Grip the dumbbell or grip the barbell with hands outside of the legs. Okay, so a little bit wider. Shoulders back, big chest, and the exact same movement. Sliding the barbell down just below the knee and then drive back up. Nothing changes technique wise, even though you're using a harder version. Shift into the heels and drive back up. One tip, if you're really struggling to get the hips back and you're not sure if you're doing it right, start with the back of your knee against a bench or against a chair. Okay, and keep that contact as your hips go backwards. That will ensure that you're not bending the knees a lot. Okay, so we want the hips moving backwards to start the movement and then drive forward. Okay, so that's the Romanian deadlift part 3. I've given you 3 versions there. Give that a go and see how you get on.